Hi guys. We will start with the broadcast section that's got no embargo, followed by an embargoed section of 10:30 p.m. tonight. As always, no live tweeting during the broadcast section, please, and all phones on silent. James.
Hi Christian.
Hi.
Do you have any good news on an injury front? Any players able to make their return tomorrow?
No, we have only Richie with 1 week training with us. So only Richie is completely back, and we recover him. For the other player, they start to work hard, but they work alone, so they are not available. All the other players, Ben Davies and Emerson and other players, are working hard, but they are not available.
Spurs and Brighton have both been charged by the FA following what happened during the match last weekend. What are your thoughts on that charge?
That what we created in that moment was not a good impression for anyone. So maybe for the atmosphere we created is good. The decision, and we have to be better. And I'm happy that we showed that we are a team. We are linked, we are close, we defend ourselves and our club. And at the same time, I'm happy because I feel that I was not involved in anything. And so it's a good decision also to stay on the touchline tomorrow.
And in terms of the charge, is it something that the club will accept, or do you think they may appeal that?
I think we have to clarify something, like a club, but this is not a decision for me. It's a club decision, but it's important to clarify with the FA and everyone our position. We were not the people that create. Maybe we react and maybe apologize for that is good, but we were not the people that start this situation.
The officials have come out after the match and said that Brighton should have been given a penalty when Matoma was fouled in the box. Are you surprised that they've come out and said that?
It's not something that I have to think about. Is their decision. They could do this for anyone, and they decide to do it. For me, it's good. I don't have anything to say.
Finally for me, do you think Tottenham can still finish in the top 4 this season with the current level of performance that the players are playing at?
We could do. We have to play 8 final game, like 8 final. We started with Brighton, and now we have 8 games, and we have to play attacking with an attacking football. We are trying to push more, to create more chance, to try to shoot more on target, to create something that can create a good atmosphere in the stadium, and also to get behind us the crowd.
Thanks, James. Rob?
Hi, Christian.
Hi.
After Son's goal on Saturday, he said in his club interview that he's been unable to get into those positions this season due to the team's tactics, where he's needed to be in the box. So obviously the wing backs can go forward and cross the ball in. Is that something you're going to look to tweak in the remaining games so we can be in those positions to give him more chances of scoring those goals?
It's not something that depends only from us, because it depends on also from the opponent and the way they play. We have to find spaces, like Sonny did well in the last game, but it's not only one thing that we can control alone. We play against an opponent team. We have to find the right solution to create chances for Sonny, for Harry, for the wing back, for Kulusevski, Danjuma, and all the players that play in that moment with different characteristics. So we have to take care of the characteristic of the player, and we can exploit again like we did against Brighton with Sonny, but also I think we can exploit spaces also with other players.
Bissouma has been out for about 2 months now. Are you expecting him to play a part in the remainder of the season?
The injury of Bissouma is particular, and he's recovering. He started to work, but it's not easy to recover strength in the calf after an injury like this. So we have to respect the time for Bissouma.
I know you've had a number of injuries recently, and that's meant you've had to have 2 goalkeepers on the bench. Have you been tempted to bring on one of the academy players into the squad just to give you that experience with this environment?
Yeah, to don't create disturb to the academy player, because they are playing in a tough schedule. They are playing important matches, and we have to respect them as well. And we want their best, like we want our best. Thank you.
Jack.
Christian, you just said that you want the team to play more attacking football and create more chances in the final 8 games. Can you explain how you will get them to do this?
Yeah, exploiting more the space, keeping the ball more, and try to find the right spaces and superiority on the pitch, playing with passion and not to go rush in the game, not to be frantic with the ball. This is the way. Is a long time we worked on this aspect. It's not only in the last period. We worked, and we want to see a player improving under this aspect.
Is it difficult to make that change now? Because obviously Antonio was here for 17 months, so he had his own ideas. Is it hard to change when you've only got a short period of time?
I don't think we are speaking about a huge change. It's a work that we worked on for a long time. It's about confidence, it's about patience during the game, it's about the style of this team to play in the right way for the characteristic of the player also.
Can you achieve this change to a more attractive possession-based style of football while keeping the 3-4-3 formation, or do you have to change the formation to allow you to change the football?
I think we played many games in the past that was really attractive, like you said. For me, it's important to win games in this moment and not only to think about how is attractive our football, but we played many games like this. So with this system, and we can exploit. We have a good squad. We have good players to try to do it.
Thanks, Jack. George, finish us off, please.
Christian, just to sort of follow up on Jack's point, we asked Antonio a couple of times about the 3-4-3 formation, and just from your own perspective, what is it about that formation that makes it so well liked by so many top coaches?
I think we decide to use this, and we built a team to play in this way. So we have a squad with players that could play this in this formation, and we played well. We are not in a position that we can say we did a good job. So we are here to fight for the 4th place, and we have players, and the team was built for that. So we have to take care on that. Maybe we have to play with more passions, like I said, with more confidence. And I think that in the moment we played last season, last 14 games, we were at the top of the league, playing with this formation.
Just with the injuries, how close is Ben Davies or Ryan Sessegnon to being back? You've obviously got a 3-game week, haven't you, coming up? Is there a chance that...
It's a question for the doctor. They are not working with us. They are working alone. We are pushing, and the doctor are trying to do their best to have them without risk as soon as possible. But it's not a question for me. I have no a perfect answer.
And just with Richarlison, he's back now. He's had 3 similar injuries this season. How kind of cautious do you have to be with his minutes over this next couple of weeks? Not let him have another setback.
We have to take care with him to give him training and the right timing to play, to don't take risks.
Does he kind of need? He seems so passionate and desperate to do well. Does he kind of need somebody to step in and tell him you're not 100%, you can't go just yet, you need to wait? Because it seems like he always wants to be on the pitch even when maybe he's not 100%.
He's not the only one that wants to be on the pitch every time. Every player wants to be on the pitch, and sometimes they hide their condition to try to play, to have one possibility to score, to do something good. But now, when you live experience like Richarlison this season, maybe they can go to grow in their mindset. And I hope that Richie understand that we are taking care on him.
And just a final one from me. It seemed like the sort of altercation with Roberto De Zerbi was very much not your fault. It seemed like he got the wrong end of the stick. I wondered if you attempted to speak to him this week, or if you
No, it's a type of things that staying to the pitch, you forget this type of situation immediately after the game. There's nothing to say. Everything is fine for me. Thank you.
Okay, we'll end the broadcast section there, please, and move on to the embargoed section for 10:30 p.m. tonight. John, Matt, Tom, all yours.